Hey guys, this is Ubarua with another action figure review, and today I bring you the Sci-Fi Revoltech Iron Man Mark 21 from the Iron Man 3 motion picture. These figures are manufactured by Kyoto, a Japanese company, so this is a Japanese import. It's not going to come cheap and you're not going to find it at Toys R Us, but you can get yours at Big Bad Toy Store. Now if you're familiar with these figures, they come loaded with accessories. This one has interchangeable hands, blast effects, a box to keep your accessories, a display base, and a name tag. This is the back of the box. It's all in Japanese, so I'm not going to be able to translate and read any of this for you. But basically you get the figure in a few action poses, plus a list of all their accessories and the features of the figure. So we're going to get this out of the box and we're going to take a look at it. Before I proceed with the review, there was something I wanted to show you, and it's how concerned they are with quality and with you having this product in pristine condition. If we take a closer look, you can see how the joints are covered with this plastic so that there is no actual rubbing of parts and damage to the paint. And basically you have to disassemble the joints to remove that plastic, but I think it's a nice touch on their part. So here is the Mark 21 in all of its glory. As I told you, it comes packed with accessories. It has 3 sets of interchangeable hands, 2 blast effects, the box for the accessories, the base, and the nameplate. When I took it out of the package, I found it a little bit more flimsy than my other Revoltech figures. For some reason, it doesn't have the same, I guess, structural strength than the others, and it's difficult to stand, but the base helps a lot. So let's take a closer look at the accessories. This is one of the hands that come with the figure. These are open palms, but they are not compatible with the blast effects. Then we have the fists. There's 2 of these. And finally you have the ones that are now attached to the figure, which have a hole in the palm to attach the blast effects. The paint job is good. I don't think it's immaculate. I think they have done better before. I don't know if it's the color that doesn't hide the mistakes very well, but it's good for the most part. It's just that it's not as crisp as you would probably expect from one of these figures. Sometimes the paint apps are not as clean or as well applied as you would think. Now, as you would imagine, almost all of these joints are Revoltech joints. So you get a good range of motion, like in the head, for example, you have a joint in the neck and a separate joint for the head. The shoulders move up and down, and even this shoulder pad is attached to the arm with a Revoltech joint, which allows you to go as high as you can see here. The elbows bend, rotate. Obviously the hand, you have interchangeable hands, so you can rotate them and remove them. And you have this cover here, which is also articulated, or should I say it bends, because it's made of a softer plastic, and it gives you the chance to move the hand up and down without breaking anything. You have a joint in the diaphragm. I don't know why this actually goes in. I thought it was probably a light up feature like some of the other figures they've done before, but it's not. You have rotation only in the upper torso. There is nothing in the waist. Move up and down and in and out. The knees bend. There's a double Revoltech joint right there, and obviously they rotate, but that's weird because you end up with something like this. The feet, they also move up and down, and yeah, they do have rotation, and it's not that much hindered because this, what would be the boot of the figure, it's actually made of a softer plastic, so you get better range. And in the back, as usual, you get your 2 articulated flaps. Let's talk a little bit about size, which is a factor that usually scares away the potential customers because they're not sure if this is going to fit with their collection. So this figure stands exactly 6 inches and 1/4, and as you can see, it's slightly shorter than your average Marvel Legends Hasbro figure, but I don't think too short to say that it doesn't fit in a scale. Here we also have another Revoltech figure, and these are pretty much, the exact same size, 6 inches 1/4. Overall, I think this is a very nice figure. It's not cheap. It's gonna put you back about $50 or so. But I think if you want to go further into the collection of armors as featured in the Iron Man 3 movie, this is probably one of your few choices. There's another company out there, Super Alloy, something like that is putting out die-cast figures in 1/12 scale, but they're incredibly expensive. You can almost buy a Hot Toys figure by the price of one of these, but this is not as pricey, and I think it's a good choice. It helps you build up your Iron Man 1/12 scale collection, movie collection, and it's a nice addition. So guys, I hope you liked the review, and until next time, take care.